Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win. They've got a nice head start on this season series, up 2-0.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, there's no doubt. The offense looked scattered. Tons of turnovers. Some of them forced, certainly, but many were not. It was made easy to defend.
And let's get a quick pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jason Kidd.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at identifying the weak spots in an opponent, and they come at you in multiple ways depending on where those weak spots are. He said, we've got to be ready for everything. Pretty tall order. Guys?
Thank you, David. And tonight we got a couple of teams, both of them terrific from long range. And Doris, that's become such an emphasis in today's game. Would you agree with that?
I don't think there's any question. There's been a real devaluing of the mid-range or in-between game in the NBA. Most offenses seem to be driven toward shots at the rim or shots behind the three-point arc, and that's driven very much by what I would call this analytics generation. New owners who come from business, very numbers-driven. And listen, you know, depending on which organization you belong to, the emphasis on that situation is contingent on what the philosophy is. But there's no question that quality threes are important for most offenses in the league. Greg Popovich has said it. You simply can't win without shooting a high percentage from three.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks. Now here's Green. Pass to Fresh. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Wood. Dallas with the ball. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Well, hard to dispute. They faced very little resistance. But still, you have to convert when given the opportunity, and they certainly did.
Here's Fresh. 33 points last game.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
It couldn't have come at a better time. With the score being as close as it is, he had to make that play.
Here's Hardaway. Following the score by Houston, drains the three-pointer.
This guy is such an offensive talent. The points will always be there for him. That much we know.
Here's Fresh. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Kicks to Green. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Who knows what happened there, but I'm sure the defense is aware they dodged a bullet.
Good on the shot.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
And so it's Houston with it, following the score by Dallas. And it's in there.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Yeah, and that's exactly why he needs to become the primary focus for that defense right away. Try to cool him off before he gets too hot.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Houston shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
That's good from Fresh. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the dish to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. His three-pointers off the mark. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Oklahoma City.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
You know, they knew it would be loud on the road, but tuned out all that external noise and completely dominated the scoring.
The Rockets have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And for the Mavericks, boy, a lot of pain before they finally broke through with their 2011 NBA championship. You remember 06, right? They were up 2 games to none over the Heat. The newspapers already publishing the parade route, and then Miami wins 4 straight.
Wood with the bucket.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
And Prez looking very calm as he drills that three-pointer.
And he has the confidence to take that shot when he wants. Nice finish to get his team 3 points.
Here's Fresh. He's got 13.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young against Hardaway. Out left to the wing. They set the pick. And a miss there on the triple.
He hasn't been able to shoot for a high percentage this quarter, but he's still pushing the action.
Here's Fresh. It's tipped. Now Hardaway. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 6.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here's Fresh. Pass to Green. Launches it. The Rockets again can't hit.
The defense fortunate that he didn't burn them there. You'd have to think he wouldn't miss that again.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. At this point of the season, Doris, near the midway point, teams really now talking about what they're going to be and where they may go from where they are right now.
Well, I think you have a good familiarity with your roster. You know the strengths and weaknesses of your team. If there's aspects you need to shore up, you might be eyeing as the trade deadline approaches. You definitely have a handle on how you win and who you are.
Our coaches sometimes, and maybe this is true with every sport, too close to it, where sometimes they need to step back and get perspective. Do they seek outside counsel, just another pair of eyes on a team and the feel of the team?
I think just like in life, you need truth tellers in your world, right? And you want people who are as good, or to be honest, you hope that you surround yourself with people that are better than you, and you know your true friends are the ones who tell you the truth.
I don't have many friends.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul.
Prez.
That is his first foul of the game.
Presidential pardon.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Rockets.
In the long-range game, a staple for them offensively. It's clear they embrace the value of that extra point, and spacing the floor, something they look to do every time they're on the court.
Here's Wood. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Fresh. He's got 15. A floater. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Green kicks to Wood. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
Here's Fresh. 17 points in the game. Takes the 3. That's tipped.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Passes to Wood. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fresh. Six to shoot. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Yeah, great body control, and no one was around on defense to contest.
With some arc, Wood. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Oh, that pass was right on the money. He'll get a well-deserved high five for that one.
Here's Fresh. From deep. Hands it from downtown. Fresh has got 20 points.
Hitting a high percentage of his shots. He's been a real catalyst for their success.
Hardaway passes to Wood. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
The first one falls. And the Mavericks. Rockets leading by 9. On the court for Dallas here in the second. Now, here is Young. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Inside, here's Fresh. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, they talk about basketball IQ, Doris, all the time from a point guard and broadcaster perspective. How would you, I'd be interested in this, how would you define it?
You know, I think you can see a player who has played the game from their earliest. Like, I picked the game up at 7 years old when I moved next door to a park. And when you play the game from that young an age, there's just this natural understanding of the nuance of the game. Like, my son has played golf since the time he was 2 years old. He's been on a golf course. There's a nuance, there's a feel for it that you can't teach. It's been developed because it's been a part of who you are for such a long time.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
It's too easy out here.
Mavericks trail by 11. Dishes to Burke. Outside, Green. There's the pick. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Rockets leading by 11. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. Here's Powell. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. You look at Fresh, one of the league's best, third in free throw percentage.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
The free throw drops for Powell. And another young Canadian making a name for himself, Dwight Powell, the 45th pick in the 2014 draft. He played at Stanford and showing that he's, Doris, a player to watch.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, basically a throw-in that Rajon Rondo trade, but the 6'11" athletic big man has some shooting touch, and he just needs to fill out that frame so that he can absorb an 82-game schedule in the NBA.
Houston in the lead. Here's Fresh. 22 points for him.
That's exactly how to work it to your advantage. If you're the big man, take your guy down low.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Defended by Young. And it's blocked. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Chris Humphries was first one of the best rebounders in the league, and now, after a few years of tinkering with his jumper, he's become a pretty good shooting big man. After the 2015 playoffs, Wizards coach Randy Whitman suggested that Humphries work on his three-pointer. Humphries said, "I hadn't really worked on it ever. I just had to adapt. I went at it trying to expand my game so I can play longer." Kevin?
I'm sure we'll see a lot of players trying to add that three, D.A. Thank you. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Number 77.
Down low, deflects the pass. Here's Fresh. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That's good from Fresh.
It's too easy out here.
Mavericks trailed by 14. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Powell with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. He doesn't hit that one. And Houston the other way now. Outside, Green. And the pass to Fresh. There's a screen by Marjanovic. 5 to shoot. Here's Fresh. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Rockets have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Fresh. At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Both free throws good from Fresh. Doris, we know you were a standout point guard in the Big East for Providence. What players do you feel have a similar approach to the point guard position that you played so well in the NBA now?
Well, I was not your necessarily traditional setup point guard. I was a player who liked to get to the rim and get to the free throw line a ton. So I would say somebody like Kyrie Irving who wants to be a dynamic scorer, handle is there. So I didn't mind passing, Kevin, but I wanted to score it too.
See, I picture you as like a crisp. Ball leader. could do both equally well. You could dish as well as anybody, but drive as well as anybody, too.
I'll tell you
You're probably being modest, too.
I'm not being modest. I was pretty tough, too. You didn't like to play against me.
But I like broadcasting with you.
Back at you.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Martinez. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. He feeds it to Powell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's the break. Here's Fresh. And he finished it off with the lay-in. Fresh has got 9 points in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
There's the pick. Knocked away. Stolen by Martinez. Here's Fresh. He's got 29 points. Unloads from 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mavericks trail by 20. Shot to end this cold run. Connects from three-point range. He's got 9.
That's his first triple of the second period. Third of the game.
From deep. Powell pulls it in.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Outside Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Great D that time from Fresh.
I'll tell you, they're fighting the good fight, but he's not helping a difficult situation by missing this way.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Back to Young. Here's Martinez. Offensive rebound. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
You know, it's an invaluable asset to have. He's as tenacious down there as anyone.
Here's Hardaway. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Hardaway has got his second basket of the game.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Green kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Fresh. There's a screen by Marjanovic. There's Green with the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Oh, no doubt. They've struggled to defend with any kind of effectiveness. That's why they're so far off the pace.
Start it.
And the Mavericks call time here. Outdoors has been a big topic the last few seasons. What do you make of the hack of whoever strategy? Does it have a place in this league?
Well, I think you and I differ on this, which is so interesting because you and I have had this philosophical conversation. I do not believe that we should reward, and we're generally talking about big players, by taking away the hack-a-shack strategy. To me, you've got, as a professional basketball player, to make a 15-foot shot that's uncontested. I don't understand why you can't make that shot.
Well, I've not played at your level. I've not coached at your level. Aesthetically, for me, it is very unpleasing. It ruins the rhythm. This game is all about fluid, skilled, beautiful movement of the ball, of players. I hate to see anything stop and hesitate within the beauty of the game.
I can understand your perspective on that. And the one thing I would say that would make me lean in the argument taking that out of the game is NBA fans are important. They are what drives television ratings, therefore advertising, therefore sales, and it allows these players to make their living. So I would say if the fans voice their opinion and want this taken out of the game, then I would go in that direction.
We know it is certainly on the mind of Commissioner Adam Silver.
No doubt.
Now, here's Green. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Fresh. To the middle. Ball stolen. To the paint. Here's Green. Out to Hardaway. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Fresh, the pass to Green. Here's Fresh. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 31 points for Fresh.
But you talk about rhythm. He's lighting it up in this quarter, fueling this lead.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Doris, we have seen so many great dunkers in the NBA. Who would you say is the best dunker right now in the game?
Oh, I would put it into 2 categories. I would say the highlight reel type guy like Zach LaVine, capable of the creative and spectacular, or the powerful guys like a Blake Griffin, who when he's bearing down on you in transition, you're thinking, I want no part of that man.
How did you like the dunk contest at the All-Star game between Gordon and LaVine?
I'll tell you this. I think that dunk contest is going to make it attractive to the rest of the guys around the NBA.
Good point. And the layup is good. Fresh has got 33.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Too many. Simple as that. Their defensive weaknesses are being exposed right now.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's rebounded by Houston. Marjanovic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Fresh. 33 points for him. On the wing, Green. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trailed by 19. Dallas moving the ball around. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Dallas, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1:44 left in the first half of the game. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. And that's 36 points for Fresh.
Well, if he's going to pick a time to pile up the points, this is it. He looks completely in rhythm heading down the stretch.
From outside the arc. That one, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. To the inside. Wood kicks to Powell. And the layup's good off the glass. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Here's Marjanovic. Off target from the baseline. Mavericks trailed by 20. Passes it to Wood. Hardaway kicks to Wood. Here's the screen from the arc. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
35 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Fresh. He's got 36 from deep. Green, and no good.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. The team hasn't, but he has.
One second left.
And got to credit the D of Young there, using every inch of his frame to contest these looks.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Rockets lead by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Jaw-dropping performance in the first half. What can we expect for an encore in the second half?
Man, I think I can keep it going. We're playing with a nice pace, and, things feel good. So I hope I can just continue to help the team. Hopefully we'll be able to get this, win out of this tonight. And that's really the most important thing in the end, right?
No doubt, no doubt. Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game and go home.
And as we return to Houston, Texas, a terrific look at the skyline here. The Toyota Center, part of that great landscape. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
I don't think you can let this guy run free through the paint. I mean, you got to put a body on him or he'll go wild.
Fresh in at point guard. Also young out there. Green is out there with Marjanovic. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
I think defensively, they've got to get their heads in the game. Judging by that play, they've come out of the locker room a little lethargic.
Here's Wood. Over in the corner, Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 5.
You know, that three-pointer probably wasn't the first option for them on that trip, but good job to take what the defense was giving him. Coaches love that kind of decision-making.
Now, here is Young. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks trailed by 19. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Fresh, the pass to Young. Shoots from 12. And that's good for 2.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
They set the pick. The pass to Wood. From 12 feet out. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Fresh.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Count the basket.
I mean, he was great in his last game. Clearly, he has not lost that love and feeling.
No, he's having one of those stretches where you just have to stand back and admire the work he's putting in on the basketball court.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Houston. 22 is their biggest lead. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Rob. Outside, Green. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 18.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Intercepted. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Hardaway kicks to Wood. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Gordon's checked in for Green. And Dallas with a change here, too. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
It's ridiculous to give up that many points in the paint. You know, I think he'd like them to play a bit more physical.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. In third, the Mavericks.
The main factor,
Rockets leading by 10. Here's Fresh. He's got 36. Outside, Green. The Rockets again can't hit.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
5 on the clock. Hardaway for 3. Fresh pulls it in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
His first shot coming late. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, and that's how the lead has gotten stretched to the point it has. I mean, too many good looks being given up way too easily.
To the middle. Basket counts. 9 points in the game so far.
And so far are going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
1:16 left here in the third quarter. Mavericks trail by 10. Defended by Young. Wood can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shots good from Young.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Got a piece of it. And it's Houston on the break. That one good for 2.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
That's an excellent finish on the break, getting all the way to the cup for an easy one.
Down low. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
You know, the accuracy on that assist was perfect. He hit him in the dead run, exactly where it needed to be.
Here's Fresh. And it's off from three-point range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Houston on top. They lead by 12. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest the twos and contest threes, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he'd read the play.
There's the pick. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 21.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
To say the least, he's generating a bunch of offense from distance.
Feeds it to Young. He dishes it to Green. And it's Houston with another.
Just remarkable vision. Young is so talented at spotting the open man.
To the left side wing. A floater, Wood. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for Dallas. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets leading by 11. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Fresh, the pass to Young. Here's the screen. Down low. Mavericks with the rebound.
Great possession with an even better shot. Disappointing it doesn't go.
And Green gets it to go.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's stolen by Green.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he makes the first. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Fresh. Marjanovic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trailed by 9. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wood. Off the pick. And the jumper is good. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Fresh. There's the pick. Now the feed to Green. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
That's just great basketball. Young is extraordinary at distributing the rock to his teammate.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
Here's Fresh. And some nice passing there by Houston. Green missing again.
It's ironic. As he continues to search for his rhythm, they continue to stay in the lead.
Great look, but off the mark.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Green kicks to Wood. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Fresh. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
Yeah, and a smart move to continue going through him down the stretch. Ride the hot hand as far as it will take you.
Here's Young. Hard finish there at the rim from Young.
While not the most polished player on offense, you can bet he will attack the iron.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Wood. Low block shot on the way, and he gets it back. Bangs home the trifecta. 24 points for him.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Passes it to Fresh. There's the triple. That one doesn't go. And it's Dallas the other way.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Hardaway, no good.
They were right there on him, guys. When you take away space from a shooter, it can rattle and force a miss like they did there.
Here's Fresh. Here's Marjanovic. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
There's the screen. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Good. You have to love that passing, Kev. Just the right amount of zip on that bounce pass.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. And the wide open shot from Green. They get it back. Here's Fresh. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Fresh has got 40 points.
Boy, his shooting has been phenomenal. Obviously a big reason they're winning this game.
Outside, Green. To the middle. Six to shoot. Outside Hardaway. Fires it up. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Won't go into the books as a block, but certainly had the same effect. You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Over in the corner, Green. The pass to Wood. And the rejection by Marjanovic.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
And here's Green outside. Great D that time from Green. Fresh, the pass to Green. Green missing again.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
No, and it looked like he got a bit ahead of himself and just couldn't pull back. Boy, after an up and down first half, he's finally gotten a flow. These are the right shots for him.
Here's Fresh. Stripped it away. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Green with the ball from past the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Fresh has got rebound number 5 here tonight. He kicks it to Young. And it's slammed in by Young.
And Young is a major threat to jam it down. The D can't let him get comfortable down there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Fresh. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. It's hauled in by Wood.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Kept alive. Rockets leading by 11. Here's Fresh from deep. But they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Marjanovic. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
You know, I think he senses a team on the ropes and he's looking to put them away. That killer instinct is shining through once again.
Here's the floater. And the NBA allows more fouls than college with 6, but some feel it might not be enough as it affects games too heavily. We lose some of our best players too early, some say. What is the right amount? Too much, too little? What do you think?
Well, I think they're right where they need to be perfectly frank. And if you remember in college basketball, the Big East, when Patrick Ewing was playing there, they went to 6 fouls. And I thought the level of physicality became absurd on the college level. However, it's different on the NBA. I don't think that 6th foul, it's the perfect amount for this league. I get that the fans want the stars to be on the floor. 6 fouls over a 48-minute game is absolutely perfect.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Fresh. They kick it out to Green. That 3 off the mark.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Houston.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Fresh. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fan.
You can feel the love that this crowd has for them. I think the passion of their supporters made a huge difference in tonight's outcome.
That's good from Fresh.
Time out. Thought it was this easy.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 13. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Burke. In the corner, Powell with it. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Oh, great point. I mean, this is how they wanted to start the game off. Unfortunately, a little too late.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo!
Made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
What's up, Steve?
What's going on, Prez? Guys back in the studio want to talk to you.
Perfect.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.
Hey, man, this is Kenny, man. Congrats on a great win and also getting your season high, man. Your season high in points, man. Now, is this your best game so far?
Yeah, man, you know what's up there. I've had some nice games here and there, but this might be the one where I felt like I had the biggest impact on offense. Hopefully it's something I can keep up moving forward.
Well, I think you will. I think overall what you did tonight can apply any night. Good job, man.
Thanks, man. I just got to get my B12 up, Kenny.
Without question.
So, how are you guys handling all the trade talk circling the team, especially in regards to it being about justice?
I mean, it's a big-time distraction. But at the end of the day, it's a game, right? And I got to play it.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, we're trying to build something here, and I felt like we were making progress. So, to be honest with you, it's a little ridiculous. I mean, just let us play ball and see what we can do. We're just getting started.
Thanks, Prez.
For what, man? Look, I'm sick of all this trade talk.
Yeah, me too. But you had my back there.
Of course, man. Orange juice, my friend, on and off the court.
That's right.
So we got a tough one coming up next, man. So we got to go out there, put on a show, let them know that we got to keep this thing together. Orange juice.